We move on now to the escalating tensions between the U.S. and Venezuela, and new reports tonight that a CIA drone strike was behind an attack on a port facility inside Venezuela. President Trump sharing few details about the operation, but it comes as the U.S. military carried out another deadly strike on an alleged drug boat in the Eastern Pacific. Here's ABC's senior White House correspondent, Selena Wang.
Tonight, a dramatic escalation in the U.S. pressure campaign against Venezuela involving the country's top spy agency. The CIA reportedly carrying out a drone strike on a dock allegedly used by the gang Tren de Aragua to transport drugs overseas. According to the New York Times and CNN, they reported no one was on the dock or killed during the attack last week. Overnight, the president sharing new details about the operation.
There was a major explosion in the dock area where they load the boats up with drugs. They load the boats up with drugs. So we hit all the boats, and now we hit the area. It's the implementation area. That's where they implement, and that is no longer around.
In fact, President Trump himself first revealed the strike, the first known U.S. operation inside Venezuela, in a radio interview last week.
They have a big plant or a big facility where they send where the ships come from. 2 nights ago, we knocked that out. So we hit them very hard.
Tonight, the CIA declining to comment on the attack.
The whole idea of using the CIA here means that the president doesn't have to go up to Capitol Hill and ask for the use of military force.
This as U.S. operations against Venezuela enter a new phase. The U.S. has launched at least 30 strikes against alleged drug boats in the Caribbean and Pacific Ocean. Overnight, the military sharing this video of a missile strike on one of those boats in the Eastern Pacific, killing 2, bringing the death toll to 107 people. The U.S. has yet to provide any evidence to prove those killed were smuggling drugs or posed an imminent threat to the United States.
Selena Wang joining us now from West Palm Beach, where President Trump is spending the holidays. And Selena, there's also news tonight on negotiations for a potential peace plan in Ukraine.
That's right, Whit, and President Zelensky was just here at Mar-a-Lago meeting with President Trump, and he's telling reporters tonight that he's discussing the possibility of American troops on the ground in Ukraine alongside forces from other countries as part of Ukraine's security guarantee. Now, that's to prevent Vladimir Putin from invading again. But tonight, so far, no word from the White House on Trump's position on this. President Trump has previously said that there would be no U.S. troops deployed to Ukraine. Whit.
Okay, Selena, thanks so much.